This episode is brought to you by my book, The Skeptical Buddha, The Tao of Science, a coffee table-style book that discusses the history of Eastern philosophy and where it complements and diverges from science and skepticism. More about this at the end of the video. Air pollution. So boring. If you're worried about it, you're such a lame hippie. I can't even believe you're bringing it up. Why do you hate American success and big business? Oh my god, the government is putting fluoride in our water and I have to drink it without my consent. It's causing all sorts of horrible health problems. It increases ADHD, it calcifies pineal gland, making you into a gullible, stupid sheeple. Kids in China are drinking it at 100 times the current level and are showing neurological deformities. So obviously any level of fluoride is evil. Big Pharma is so evil and wants to make a lot of money by forcing you to vaccinate your kids. I know because a porn star and a doctor who lost his medical license for exposing the truth told me so. We have to protect our kids because it will cause autism. If we eat organic and non-GMO foods, my kids will be completely protected, so they don't need vaccines. Oh my god, the government's spraying our nation with chemicals using jets. I know because the internet told me that the chemtrails have changed over the years, even though altitude, humidity, and engine type are also changing contrail formations. But I know the truth because it's being used to sterilize us, or brainwash us, or reverse climate change, or cause climate change so that we think CO2 causes it, or scramble radar from the enemy. Either way, the government's trying to poison us, and I know for sure. Now, which of these cases has actually been shown scientifically to increase chance of autism, reduce cognitive function, increase attention span problems, reduce impulse control, and therefore increase crime and violence, reduce immunity, contribute to diabetes, and increase respiratory problems? Pause this and do some research if you need to. That's right, boring old air pollution. The government or the pharmaceutical industry doesn't need to conspire to cover up and make all these things happen. It's already happening. If the last 3 conspiracy theories were true, the level claimed would be radically higher. We have the evidence of what dangers and healthcare and prison costs are currently affected by polluted air. Anti-vaxxers freak out about ethylated mercury in vaccines that are no longer in them, but ignore all the methylated mercury in fish and being breathed in from coal plants and toxic chemicals that fill our lungs on a daily basis. Conspiracies that we can do something actively about it on an individual level and aren't super inconvenient sell you way better than ones out there in the open that only government regulation can really fix. Of course, you can't trust the government to do anything. They're evil and the problem. Buying my water filter or distiller is something I'm actively doing to gain health points. Not vaccinating my child feels good, because I don't like seeing my child cry while getting a shot. The government scares me, so of course they're actively trying to poison us. I like electricity and coal provides jobs. Chemicals makes my life convenient. I don't want to think that they're bad, so I don't want to give the government any more power. Plus, I didn't notice the impact, so it can't be that bad. Air pollution was a problem in the 70s and the 80s. Such an old problem. Boring. Air pollution control has very poor marketing and doesn't hit our fears deeply as the other well-marketed, distracting conspiracy theories people fear and dread and blame, while boring old air pollution continues to hurt our kids, asthmatics, and elders, as well as our medical and insurance costs. But fear the conspiracy theories, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain poisoning your air. So as always, thank you all for watching this as a video or listening to this as a podcast, which I'm sure was completely uncontroversial to anyone, especially to the YouTube monetization team. So if you found this useful, please donate to my Patreon. Just a reminder that I'm Anubis2814 on YouTube, and I have almost 700 videos on my channel that I've made over the past 11 years on religion, science, psychology, and politics. Please go check them out, and if your site has the option, like, rate, review, and comment. A special thanks goes out to Kendall Copperberg, Mylon Mia, Ogrel, Elias Garcia Guevara, and Joe Taylor for their $10 or more Wapawet level donations. I'm always humbled by the fact that they find my work worth funding and worth driving me forward. Thank you all. Please consider donating to my work if you can, and thank you all for listening.